everyone, my wonderful holistic health tribe. This is Thursday, and I wanted to do a quick few minutes of, holistic health mindset session today. And that means I wanted to share a couple of thoughts here with all the group here. First of all, I'm seeing so many new members joining. Thank you so much and welcome. And also want to make sure that you are getting all the basically resources, that we have put some visual recaps and we have put some wonderful videos about healing anxiety. The last two sessions we did as a weekly live show, so hope you are catching up on those. So let's go into Thursday mindset class for holistic healing, holistic health. So important thing is that most of the time clients meet me when they are already diagnosed with some kind of a chronic health condition, right? Many times people come to holistic healing, holistic health when they are already struggling with some kind of a health concern or multiple health concerns, and they go to doctors, and obviously that's the main route all the time as a conventional path. But understand, most of the time what happens then, that you are given pill after pill after pill. And then what happens is that you know first that you're only having the symptoms managed, right? And then you leave frustrated because all the time you make visits to your doctor's office, then you are always given one prescription and one pill after another pill and more pills, and that's how the route goes. And that's how many times clients come to me, and that's when one thing they get frustrated, not only for having just getting pills and prescription, but they also absolutely get stuck because they are not finding the answers in conventional path. They are not finding answers in conventional path. And that is why most scary thing I feel, if you guys agree, most scary thing is not just getting diagnosed with health condition, but most of the concern is when doctors don't have the answer, right? When doctors say, I can only help you with pills, I can only give you medicine, I can only run the test, I can only do the screening. And then what happens, and I know you guys are loving your medical doctors, which obviously we all trust and we all go to, but at that journey sometimes, and most of the times clients come to me in this journey saying that our doctors are good, but unfortunately there is no other thing that they can give us other than the pills. Hello Sharon, thank you for joining here. I'm sharing some holistic health mindset for Thursday, and I welcome you here. And I'm talking about why we need to discuss the holistic health even in the first place. Why do we want to have the holistic health? And most of the clients visit me, absolutely. And I would like to know where you are from, where are you from, where are you watching from, where are you based, who are you watching with, and I absolutely welcome you. Good morning. Here I'm on East Coast, it's 10:30. Where are you based? What's the time there? So importantly, as I'm saying, that many times when we go to any holistic healing program or any holistic health doctor, 90% of the time people come to me when they are already having health concerns. They're already having health challenges, which always, most of the time, are chronic health conditions. And obviously the clients are going through either certain kind of a health condition, and then they are actually really frustrated because not only that they're feeling better, they're not being helped with pills, medicines, and they're actually adding more and more struggles. And that's why they come to me saying, I'm looking for holistic healing, especially Ayurveda, which I have been practicing for 26 years as Ayurveda doctor. And that's why I want to mention the scary thing. The scary thing is not just getting diagnosed with medical condition, but the scary thing is just obviously the choice is pills, chemicals, drugs, pills, chemicals, drug. And many times then doctors obviously say we don't have answer beyond that, maybe surgical, invasive processes, yeah. And that's how the whole story goes, right? And that's where you feel frustrated. That one is, yes, I love my doctor, maybe I know they are nice and kind, but the problem is that they don't have the knowledge beyond chemicals and pills, obviously, which I have like 65 medical doctors who have come to me over a few years now, who come to me for literally, actually that they want natural route. They say to me that we don't want chemicals, we don't want pills, and that's why we are actually coming to you, Dr. Lina. We would like to have holistic approach, natural healthcare approach. And that is why you need to understand and absolutely have this conversation with yourself, or your family as well, that, first is not just getting absolutely, stuck and fatigue with conventional, with chronic health condition. But the problem is when you go to medical, obviously approach or route, then the pills, drugs, chemicals, that's the only choice we are given. And that's what doctors have the knowledge for. And they say, yes, we can run the test. We can, hi, Liana. Hi, how are you? I'm glad you're watching. Welcome. I'm talking about Thursday mindset class or mindset session for holistic healing. Why should we have even mindset for holistic healing? And that's what I'm talking about here. So importantly, hi Maji, I'm talking about mindset for holistic healing. Why do we need holistic healing? And thank you so much. Where are you based? I would love to see your comments. And in fact, what do you think you need help with? Please post the topic. I'm here to support you. So make sure that you write your concerns, any kind of, support, any kind of topic you want me to be talking on in holistic health, Ayurveda healing. And I would be so happy to discuss that. So welcome, Sharon. Welcome, Lian. Welcome, Margie. Please post in the comment section, where are you from? Where are you based? Where are you actually watching this from? Who are you watching it from? I had clients sometimes watching it with their pet, their dog, their cat. So tell me, who are you watching the session with? So importantly, I was talking about that one thing is not about just getting diagnosed with health condition. And that's what I'm mentioning. 90% of the time people come to me as an Ayurveda doctor, holistic health mentor, that they are diagnosed with health condition. I would even say 98%, because not many people come for prevention approach. What, many times, and we should agree on this group, that people are looking for more upgrades in their work and business and finances, and not everyone is looking for health, right? When you are struggling with health, then only you start looking for health, right? Health solutions. And that is a very fact, basically. No one wakes up in the morning and say that I want to maintain my health. Everyone wakes up in the morning and say, I want to go to next level in my business, my promotion, and they want to make money, finances, security. No one wakes up and say, I want to kind of work today on my health. But when you have health challenges, when you have health struggles, and when you have that fatigue, exhaustion that prevents you from going to the work, when you have those sick days, when you don't feel coming out of the bed, when you feel so much body is aching, when you feel sadness, when you feel depressed mindset, and when you feel I just cannot move in my work or productivity, or also my relationship is affecting and I cannot support my family, my loved ones, that's where you start looking for health solutions. And that's a fact, And then we go into looking for, obviously medical doctors and conventional route. And many times when generally people have, yes, hi Tennessee, yeah, wonderful. So if I hope you guys are agreeing that, most of the time we are always busy either in two areas. One is to support all the time to someone who we love. We are supporting our family, our loved ones, our in-laws, our parents, children. That's one thing. Always family comes first. And secondly, we are always chasing our dreams, aspiration in our work, business, financial goals, all those areas. So not really health becomes priority. Not really health becomes priority. Yeah. Hi Dale, thank you so much for joining. This is Thursday mindset that I'm talking about for holistic healing. And we are discussing about how we do not actually go waking up in the morning thinking about our own health and prevention practices and making sure our health is improved. We are always working on supporting someone, loved one, family come first, or we are always chasing our dreams, aspiration, business goals, work, promotion, all that area, So importantly, and now that we are aware, the community is aware, we go into trying to choose organic foods, trying to choose healthy diets. We are trying to go for morning at least yoga class or evening class, or we are actually going for some kind of a run and all those things. But even then we are in competitive mindset. Today I ran 2 miles, tomorrow I need to run 4 miles, then I need to run 10 miles, then I need to go marathon, right? So we are always putting pressures upon pressures upon pressures on ourselves, and that is very, very important to acknowledge, right? So that is why it is important that one no one is looking at the health as a priority as you wake up in the morning, because we are supporting someone or we are chasing our work and dream and aspiration. That's truth. And that is why prevention practices, other than doing a yoga or maybe morning run or evening run, no one is really looking into seriously into maintaining health. And also sometimes you go into grass-fed diet, meats and all the diets that you're trying to choose and healthy. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Absolutely. So importantly, in that journey, as I'm saying, 99%, 98% people come to me for already having chronic health conditions. And that's why people wake up, many times a wake up call is that finally you end up with doctor's office, and then you are running some test, and then you are told two things. One, many times when the screening comes normal, you are told that, okay, you are fine, and we have that good news, and we come to home, but we are still struggling. Okay, we are still struggling. And we go to doctor in the first place because we are struggling. We want to check with our medical route what's happening with me, if I'm feeling the low energy, fatigue, if my productivity is affected, if I have continuous sinus allergy symptoms, if I have weight issues, if I had hot flushes in the menopause and hormonal imbalance, if you have some kind of pain all the time, body ache and fibromyalgia kind of pain, joint pains, knee pain, neck stiffness, then you always have some kind of I always say some kind of already pre-symptoms of some kind of a blood pressure or something. And that's when we started waking up and say, hey, I need to check with my doctor what is happening with me. And that's how you end up with going to the conventional doctor, and they run the screening test. And when they run the screening test and something doesn't show up, nothing is shown up, you have good news from the doctor that you have nothing there, we come frustrated and questioning that then why am I going through this imbalance, right? If I'm not being diagnosed, or if screening is showing nothing, which is good news, but I'm still struggling. I'm having that low energy. I cannot, everything is affecting my life, my irritability, my relationship is affecting. That's a one area people always have these struggles, and they come to me saying, everything is normal, but I'm going through these gases and bloating and acid reflux and constipation issue, and weight is struggling, and I feel sick and sad and tired. All these things people come to me for, right? Second group, when they are diagnosed because something screening is showing, and they come to me because of that blood pressure, IBS, depression, anxiety, weight issue, hormonal imbalance, all the things people actually have gone to the medical route. This is what the conventional path is, and has to be, obviously, especially in Western country, because we are not having yet Ayurveda as a licensed medicine. But then they go there, and obviously finally something is diagnosed, and then they leave with what? Prescription, right? And then as this journey starts, we all know the frustration comes in that now we are ending up with chemicals, pills, and obviously drugs. That's the route, or invasive process. And that's where we still obviously, and it's obviously we are saying that we have best of the best medical field, medical options, medical treatments, wonderful doctors, and most of the times you will love your doctors because they are trying to help you. But the limitation is that they do not have any understanding on nutrition. Doctors tell that 8 years of MD, they have only 6 hours of nutritional training. Entire 8 years of MD program, only 6 hours of nutrition. Doctor has no clue on nutrition. And in fact, I know so many doctors, they actually have such unhealthy diets. I was walking with my friend yesterday, just 2 days after in the evening, and her husband is medical doctor, and she was complaining that my husband always eats so unhealthy. A medical doctor who absolutely, she was complaining that he eats so unhealthy. So obviously doctors don't have nutrition, absolutely understanding, and then they are limited because their coursework, their education works revolves around chemistry and surgery, right? Chemicals and surgery. So all they can give you is prescription, the pills, pills, and pills. So absolutely, my clients are frustrated with taking more pills and more pills and more pills because doctors say that's what we have for you. And then if not, invasive processes, right? So that is how the route goes. And most of the time you feel stuck, you feel blocked, you feel frustrated, you feel absolutely loss of hope. And that is where the scary situation is, that when you go and try to find solutions, all you have solutions are chemicals and obviously, and we are never saying that medical route is wrong or bad. It has its own beauty in terms of acute care, managing the symptoms, right? But then beyond that, going to the root cause, the stress, the relationship, the spirituality, the mental health, the food, everything is affecting our health. And that is holistic health. That is holistic health. And that is why we have to look into, if we are going into that route where doctors only have the choice to give prescription, the doctors can only give you all absolutely just invasive, procedure options. And the doctors who come to me saying that, and the doctors who come to us saying, I want to have natural route, and we maintain so many medical doctors as our clients. That is one important thing I wanted to explain here. The mindset, the Thursday mindset, is that each one of you who has joined this wonderful tribe, mindset is to develop holistic health. The mindset is develop holistic health, because our health is not just managing the symptoms. First of all, health does not mean absence of disease. Health does not mean absence of disease, because when your screening is coming absolutely no disease, normal, healthy, why are you struggling, right? Why do you feel imbalanced? Why you feel sad? Why you feel anxious? Why you feel depressed? Why you feel, your weight is up and down, yo-yo, we call yo-yo, you start having a weight loss program, you lose weight, and then after you stop the program, weight is back again, right? So why is that? So all these areas where absolutely one has to look into understanding that managing the symptom or absence of disease does not mean that you are healthy. Absence of disease does not mean you are healthy, and managing the symptom only with pills is scary route, because you are just managing symptom, and layers upon layers upon layers then are added in imbalance. Not only the side effect of chemicals, not only the side effect of pills and absolutely drugs, but the chemical toxicity. Already you are blocked with toxicity, physical toxicity, processed food, emotional stuff, trauma, absolutely, unfortunately, any abuse. And that kind of a place, again, you are adding more chemical toxicity for long-term medication. And then you are adding more medicines and more medicines and more pills. And absolutely, that's how clients come to us. Lost of hope, feeling stuck, feeling exhausted, fatigued, and they have no answers, right? And that's when you start finding holistic healing answers, solution. So holistic healing mindset is so important to know. I don't want to be managing my health just chemical routes and pill route. Yes, if I have to go that route and take some medications, it should be short term, because I can take control. I can take control of my health. I can apply all these natural nutritional principles, healthy mindset principles, positive affirmation, managing on mental layer about healing traumas, healing, absolutely abuse, toxins. Toxins is a big thing. Internal toxins. You're always finding solution outwards, whether it's absolutely medicine or whether it's a typical, a vitamin, a mineral, anything. You're trying to find everything outside, but internal toxins block healing. Internal toxins block healing. And at that point, no matter whether you are working with your doctor, no matter whether you are doing, organic foods, no matter whether you are doing all these, GNC and whatever vitamins and minerals that you are taking, nothing is helping. Nothing is helping. In fact, you are going slide down in the health, and you are absolutely going in the progression of the imbalance and progression of the disease, right? And that's why you have to understand Ayurveda holistic healthcare absolutely is not diagnosing, treating, or curing, or working with disease management, because it is holistic healing. It is absolutely working as an integrative approach. That means taking control of your health and improving your daily rituals, daily habits, daily things, that now you're putting your health as a priority. You're putting your health as a priority, not just yoga class, not just walk, not just competitive exercise of cardio and running 2 miles and 5 miles and 10 miles and 15 miles, and that's too much pressure putting on the body, depleting further. I hope this is making sense to all of you. This is depleting further. But most importantly, you need to understand, you need to be gentle, you need to be nurturing, and at that level you need to understand developing holistic health mindset first is very important. Holistic health mindset, and that means you want to add healthy approach of nutrition, not individualized nutrition, what is suited for you, not just vegan diet or keto diet or low carb diet and all these confusing diets. It's more about what is absolutely suitable for your digestion. How can you release those internal toxins, not bombard with more chemical and chemical toxicity to the body, rather release those toxicity, and how you can open and cleanse the channels absolutely internally, so self-healing initiate, and self-healing gets absolutely pace and space to start working on in itself. And that is why chemicals and toxicity needs to be released. And the next thing we want to make sure that we apply foods and herbs as healing solutions. Foods and herbs as a healing solutions. So you need to understand, if there is trauma, any relationship stress, any kind of abuse in the past, that is weighing you down. Are you into multiple projects that's you're weighing down? So all these are very, very important aspect to understand. And that's why today's dialogue, with all this discussion I just shared with all of you, is to make sure you have holistic health mindset, holistic healing mindset. And that is why Thursday should be holistic healing mindset. You can start doing simple things, very easy things, consistently 2 or 3 times in a week. That, as I always keep saying, you do not have to be overwhelmed, not suddenly change the entire track of your routine, adding more pressure or stuff, but just go in couple of 2 or 3 steps, like breathing, herb tea, been talking about that, and change some nutritional principles, and really start having some cleansing modalities in the body, and you will see the shift happens. The shift happens so powerfully. The shift happens so quickly. Though it's not quick fix, it is instant shift, you notice, because now body is happy because it's receiving the tool for damage repair. And that is important, that we have to understand. In holistic healing mindset, you need to start repairing the damage repair at the cellular level. And that is what it is so important to understand. It is significantly advanced dialogue and conversation I'm having with all of you here. It's not about just counseling and lifestyle management and diet management. That is 101 approach. You need to go deeper, understanding where am I stuck, what is the place I'm stuck, what are the causes I'm stuck. If I go to medical doctors, am I diagnosed with health condition? Am I bombarded with just pills and chemicals which are creating additional chemical toxicity? I'm not addressing cause here for my challenges, which can be holistic. One of the causes can be in your just running and not having that lunch. Maybe the cause is that you are running 25 miles, putting so much pressure on yourself. Maybe one cause, maybe you are doing too much cardio exercises. Maybe you are the cause is that you have some trauma, some abuse, patterns that are absolutely subtle in the body that needs to be addressed. And those are important layers, friends, important layers, my tribe, that you need to understand. In holistic health mindset, we want to touch every area, every cause that may be pulling you down. And that is the way to manage healing and health holistically. I hope this is making sense to all of you, but this is the route one has to take, and there are wonderful steps, 1, 2, 3, as you go and slowly start shifting. But as you shift, the body is making instant changes that you feel positive about. Suddenly you are sleeping better, suddenly you feel calmer, you are feeling joyous, and you have this new hope that you never have felt for some long time. And that is very important way how holistic healing works. So I hope this is important.